What's up YouTube? It's Saray Karen here and I'm bringing you the latest news and reviews in tech. Today I'm going to be talking about how to be tech savvy. The reason I feel there is a need to make this video is because every day in my line of work I have people coming into my store with dumb questions. And I know people say that, oh, there's no dumb question. Yeah, there is. There's tons of dumb questions. Now, in my line of work, I work with phones and I get so many questions like how to reset my Apple ID, how to reset my email password, my phone is glitchy, how do I make it stop glitchy? Oh, being glitchy, my phone has a virus. And I feel like all these questions are things that can be easily Googled from the comfort of your home. You can do this in your room. I can do it in my room. And I wish people knew that instead of wasting money. Leave a comment below if you've ever taken a device into Apple, or you've taken like your Xbox into Microsoft, or you're taking your computer into Microsoft or Best Buy or anything. Whenever you do those things, most likely you're paying money for it. If you go to Best Buy, you're using Geek Squad protection or you're using tech support, and that's usually like on a computer is $150, when a lot of the things that they're doing to your computer you can look up and do yourself. So it's a really easy way to save money. If you don't know how to reset an Apple ID, Google it. You can go to I forgot or iCloud, I forgot or something. You can Google it and then they will show you step by step on how to reset it. Or if your computer has a virus, there's so many forums, so much information on the web on how to take off a virus on whatever device you have. And I feel like a lot of people are wasting their money having someone else do it for them when you can simply Google the answer. I never knew how to take off a virus or take off malware off of my Mac until I Googled it, and it's so easy. It's step by step. There are literally articles, pages of information on how to do things yourself. I worked at Best Buy for about 4 years, and now I still kind of work in tech. I really just work with phones, but I didn't just wake up knowing what a solid state drive is, or RAM is, or what a processor is, or i5, i3, i7, that stuff. I took the time to learn about it because I don't want to waste unnecessary money having someone else do the things that I could do if I just took the time to learn it. And I feel like a lot of people really should do that. A simple Google search or a simple looking at a few YouTube videos on, if your computer is running out of hard drive space, how to free up some space, or if you need an external hard drive, what is an external hard drive? Like, these may seem like the most basic things that a lot of people take for granted, like a lot of techie people take for granted, but the vast majority of people don't understand what it is. And I'm here to just try, wake people up and, say you have the power to do it yourself. You don't need to waste money to have someone else help you do these things when it's so easy. So the number one thing that I would say on how to be tech savvy is basically read. And I really wonder, do people even read today? I'm looking at my bookshelf and I have a good amount of books. Do other people read? Leave a comment below if you read. What was the last book you've ever read? And you don't even need to read books. It's more so go on the internet and just expand your knowledge in tech, because there's not one job that I could think of where people don't use a computer. And then normally in those jobs, they still hire an IT person. If you knew how to, fix a computer, if you knew how to troubleshoot something, they could pay you a little extra to do that. They don't need to hire an outside IT person. Every field right now has to do with computers. And computers are the future, really. I mean, we have augmented reality, we have assistant reality, like Google Home, Alexa. Those are computers, and a lot of people are worried about their jobs being taken over by computers. I like to embrace it. I honestly don't think there's a need for us to have cashiers at a McDonald's when a computer could do it. And those people who program that computer to do it are making so much money because they know how to code. And talking to a bunch of my friends, a lot of them think being techie is something nerdy or it's not cool. And I'm like, okay, if it's nerdy, you can learn how to code and make a website to do something else that you like to do. Or you could do graphic design and you can design logos on shirts. You can design sneakers. You can design video games. You can design so many other things, and all of that is tech related. I just think that I feel like more so the older generation and a lot of people like millennials in their 20s, they feel like it's not as important to just be moderately techy. You don't have to be an expert, or you don't have to know everything there is. You just need to know the basics. You need to, learn a little bit of coding. I feel like a lot of people should open up a computer and see how it works, or try and build their own computer. These are little things that you can throw in your resume, hey, I know how to code. jobs are gonna pay you more for that because it's not something that everyone knows how to do. So like the only advice I can really give on how to be tech savvy is to get tech in your hands, open it up, read about it, you know, go into stores, ask questions instead of just taking your device to be fixed. Like ask them, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you using? Hey, how did you learn how to do that? Because in this day and age, tech is the future, and I'm glad to be slightly techie. I'm like moderate, and I get away, I get by doing everything that I need to do. I never take my computer into Apple. I'm not gonna pay them $100 when I could Google the same problem and fix it myself. Unless it's like a crazy, like my screen is broken. Like, yeah, I would have to buy the part from eBay or Amazon and open up my Mac and like put it in there, and that's something that's doable. But I don't want to do that. That's just too much work. But I'm saying like little things like, you know, troubleshooting a virus or resetting an Apple ID or doing little things like that. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't have to go and pay anyone to do things that you can do yourself with Googling it. Being tech savvy and learning about tech is awesome. I try and teach my sister about tech. I try and help my mom to learn about it. I mean, my mom, she still just hands me her phone or hands me her computer. She's like, Saray, fix it. But other than that, I feel like if you're young enough, or even if you're older, like take tech into your own hands, make it your own, learn about it, and love it. This is kind of more of a rant. It's really not even how to be tech savvy. The only thing that I said is like read, and which is like reading's fundamental, guys. Like, it's so stupid, but it really is true. I love everything that you can learn about tech. I love that everything that you can do with it, and I wish people would, you know, take a little bit of that, apply it into your daily life, and then like you might learn to like something new. You might like, hey, think about getting into the tech industry, or, you know, doing IT or coding or something like that. A lot of these fields, they make so much money doing something that an average person can learn to do, but they don't want to take the time to do it. Like, so many people think like, oh, coding is so hard. Like, oh my gosh, these people have to know so much about computers, so much about math. It's like, the first thing to it is reading about it. So if I can give anyone any advice on how to be tech savvy, it's just like open up a book and read, and, you know, let your mind take you wherever it's gonna take you. If you absolutely hate it, then fine, you know, go pay unnecessary amounts of money to get your devices troubleshooted when you can fix it yourself. That's my little rant for today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Leave a comment seriously about if you've ever taken your device, something that you could have fixed yourself, into a store to be troubleshooting, how much you paid to do that, and if you could have did it yourself. So that's it for now, guys. See you later.